What's up, all you barf bags? I'm driving new cars and talking about them. It's the New Car Show, starring two-time Kentucky Junior Rodeo champion, James Pumphrey. Real quick, I want to thank Turo for hooking us up with this car. Apparently, Model 3s are sort of hard to get, but Turo has a ton of them. They have a ton of other awesome cars too, like Lambos and Porsches and stuff. Stay tuned till the end of the episode to find out how you can save 25% on your first Turo car. Click the link below to get the app. The electric car takeover is something that we've been expecting for about 20 years now, but always seemed about 10 years away. The technology isn't there, they'd say. The infrastructure ain't ready. Well, I've got news for you guys. The future is here, thanks to one little company called Tesla. What's up, Elon? We love you guys. We like Tesla so much that we sent one into space. Space. Tesla launched their first car, the Tesla Roadster, in 2008. Where were you 10 years ago? Personally, I had just moved to the big city. A little small town boy with the dream of being the best boy who yelled about cars on the internet ever. I'm gonna make it, Dad. I'm gonna be an internet man. A lot has changed since then. When the Roadster debuted, people wrote it off as a flash in the pan. Hopes weren't high for Tesla, but today, I mean, just look at this. The Model 3 is Tesla's most basic car, both in price and features. Their goal with this car is to bring electric to the common driver. Now, this car starts at $35,000, and the premium features that this one has, closer to $50K. So what is it actually like to drive? A lot of people say, oh, it's electric, but it feels just like a car. A car is a car is a car. You won't even notice. Bullshit. I'm gonna level with you guys. This thing is weird, but not in a bad way. We all know there's no engine in it, so it is alarmingly quiet. And you turn it on with a freaking credit card. There's no start button. There's nothing to tell you that the car is running because it doesn't run. You know? You just put your trust in it, select drive, and hope you pull away. You press the gas pedal to accelerate. All you hear is the tires and a slight hum. It's cheesy, but I kind of wish they would have played some sort of noise through the speakers just to give me some feedback. Perhaps okay, I'm going 100. One of the biggest things that weirded me out is the lack of shifting. There's no transmission, so you never get that bump that you get in normal cars. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just a new thing. It's like in Mario Kart, when you go through all the checkpoints and it's like, bing, I'm brave, bing. Jesus. Makes my tummy hurt sometimes. Besides the lack of noise, the Model 3 is fun. The electric motors pull pretty hard. It does 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. That's not so bad.
Oh, dude, well, Jesus. It's so torquey. Oh, God. It's so sick.
Now, I've heard some complaints on the internet about how at cruising speed, the acceleration is not impressive. And I just gotta say, I wish this one was closer to a Model S, and it's not. It's just a nice small sedan. So the exterior is pretty good, but it doesn't fall into the trap that a lot of other electric cars do, i.e. look like an electric car. The only thing that keys you into the fact that this thing doesn't have an engine is the lack of grille up front. Blank stare, poker face. If I can be frank, it looks kind of like a little Panamera. The Model 3 is just a really good looking car. Not too flashy, but not boring. Tesla nailed it. Elon Musk probably doodled it on a napkin during brunch with Steven Spielberg or something. One thing that they didn't exactly nail was putting it together. I'm sorry, I know it's the go-to Tesla criticism, but there were some pretty noticeable body gaps all around the car. In the rear especially, but I don't really mind gaps in the rear. When you get inside, that is where you really see how different the Model 3 is than every other car. There's not even a dash. There are no buttons anywhere except for two scrolly guys on the steering wheel. There hasn't been a car this bare bones since the Model T, and that's a big Jim Pumphrey guarantee. The only interface you get is this giant tablet right in the center of the car. You control everything through this screen. Everything's touch screen and cool, which sounds cool, but is sometimes a pain in the ass. Say you want to turn on the air. I gotta have AC, I'm a sweaty guy, sue me. Don't sue me. In a normal car, you turn like 2 knobs at most, and you never take your eyes off the road. In the Model 3, you gotta poke at the screen, look at it. Seems kind of dangerous, to be honest. And it's like this for every function of the car. I get why there aren't any traditional knobs or buttons. Accessories like that add cost, development, and construction time. But I gotta say, there's a reason that every other car on the road has them. They just work. Also, the Model 3 doesn't have door handles on the inside. It has buttons. At first, I hated it, but they grew on me. For the most part, I felt like an adult driving around. I felt very sensible, like someone who does their taxes a month before they're due. Also, the sunroof was cool. What Tesla has cleverly done is portray themselves as a tech company and not a car company. Their model rollouts are closer to something you'd see at an Apple keynote or CES. Very little of what they do is like a regular car company. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on whether or not you like Tesla. And I do. Shouts out to Turo for sponsoring this episode of The New Car Show. Turo is a car sharing app that lets you choose from the awesomest cars you can ever think of. Turo is an awesome way to experience the cars that you can't afford to drive daily. I mean, what do you think I was doing? They have a ton of options, over 850 makes and models. And they're all really, really cheap, like way cheaper than traditional rental places. They've got cars in 5,500 cities and over 300 airports. I can't even name half that many airports. Plus, you can get the car delivered to you. I had a blast driving this Model 3, and if you want to have a blast driving a car that you can't afford, hit up Turo. And at checkout, make sure you enter Donut25 to get 25 off your first rental with Turo. Click the link below to get the app. If you guys click the link, then I get more cars to drive, and we get to make more cool content for you guys to watch. Support Turo, because Turo supports Donut. Hey, hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the more cool stuff we get to do. You guys are honestly the only reason that a lot of us have jobs. Literally, most of us did not go to college. Follow Donut Media on Instagram at Donut Media. Follow me on Instagram at James Pumphrey. You want some cool donut merch? Go to shop.donut.media. You want to learn what VTech means? Check out this episode of Science Garage. You want to learn about a car with an engine? Check out this episode of Up to Speed. Tell your parents you love them. I love you. Free meat.